Hello, good evening, this is Diecast Luna, hope you're all doing well, and this evening I thought I would do a little wheel swap on some new finds I got a couple of days ago. I didn't do a Friday night custom this week as I just didn't have time. I've been really busy, but hopefully starting from next week, because my work is starting to slow up now, as most of my work, I work all the way through the year, but I'm at my busiest through the summer period in the job that I do, so I'm going to get a little bit more time now as it slows up for the winter period. So I'm hoping that I can get the vintage Matchbox Mondays and the Friday night customs actually on the days now. But anyway, like I said, I'm basically doing what I should have done on the Friday tonight. So anyway, so it's not a Friday night custom, it's just going to be a Saturday night wheel swap and look at what I've picked up. So anyway, I did pick up these, so let's just take a look at the first one. So I found this very cool, what looks like it says a 57 Jeep FC, so pretty cool. So we will say no more and we'll get straight into it and get a bit of zoom on, and there it is. So very cool piece. Just bear with me because as usual my screen has been an idiot. Right, let's try again. There we go. So there it is in this awesome metallic blue with Jeep on the side. But yeah, this is a pretty cool piece. I think I can't remember, I have seen this on somebody else's channel. All tampoed on the front quite nicely. Not on the rear, but that's not a problem. And like I said, this is a really cool looking piece, and I actually don't mind the wheels. I might at some point just detail this back a little bit, but other than that, like I said, it's cool. And like I said before many times, I'm going off I don't get so many Hot Wheels mainlines anymore or Matchbox Basic, mainly just because I'm bored of just the trying to get hold of it. You know, by the time we get the stuff over here, we're on the next case, or you know, the next wave when it comes to Matchbox, and the prices, like I said, we're paying over here in the UK, we're paying between £2.30 and £2.40 per car, you know, which in my opinion it's just ridiculous now, but that's just my opinion. But I do still pick up the odd couple if I come across it, if it's something that I want. And like I said, this is pretty cool. So that is the first piece, that is the Jeep. Then I found this. So is the Datsun Bluebird Wagon 510. And I think I've seen this one on, again, on CDG, Charles Diecast Garage. God, mouthful for me tonight. I've seen him open this one up. And I did. Like he said, this is a cool casting. And I actually quite like all this lairiness, and I quite like the wheels. So I'll most likely leave it be. But there it is. And like I said, these wheels are quite cool. They almost have that. They're not, but they almost feel and look like real riders. But like I said, they are not. But pretty cool. It's in like a sort of like a purple. It's almost like a colour shift paint almost. As you move it around, it goes from the purple to the darker purple. So pretty cool. And everybody seems to like. I'm not the biggest Japanese car fan, if I'm completely honest, but I do like the I do like my wagons, and I do like some of the older Datsuns and other stuff like that. But it is a cool piece, so we managed to find that one, which was pretty cool. And then came across this, the 92 Dodge Viper RT10, and which I can get into, which is interesting. There we go. And there it is. And again, I think this casting has been around for a while. Let's have a little look. I think this is a reissue. Is it a reissue? Let's have a look. 2023. so it's an up to date, but I'm sure there's other castings of this. This isn't the only one. But anyway, I thought this looked cool. Tampoed on the front, tampoed on the rear. I think it's match. Oh no, Hot Wheels do. There is another version of this, but it's quite wide. It's got quite a. This has actually got quite a nice profile to it. It's got a little bit of flashing there, which I think I'll clean out in a minute if I can get hold of it. But I think this is the piece I'm going to be doing the wheel swap on, as I quite like. It has got that classic look, and these wheels aren't that bad. These are, if I remember rightly, I think Vipers did have 3 spokes on them. But like I said, I want to do a bit of a wheel swap. Excuse me, got a bit of a tickly throat. I've come across some really pretty, well, some pretty cool wheels, so I will show them. Now, these aren't Hot Wheels Real Riders, they are a version of Real Riders, and my partner actually found them online for me, and I think she said they work out at like £1 each or something like that, or maybe it might be less than £1 each. They weren't expensive. Or was it 80p? Do you know what? I can't remember, but I know she bought 3 sets just for me to try, and if I like them, she's going to order some more. They did come from China, I think, but they look pretty cool. You've got these nice rubber tires. They got some nice. They're quite strong. They're not bendy. They're actually quite nicely made. They are pretty much like Real Rider wheels. There you go. And I think I'm going to put this set on the Viper just to try them out. And then I've got another set here. Basically, I've got 2 sets of these. So I've got that set there and 2 sets of these. And like I said, if they're any good, so a little bit of a defect there on the tyre. Let's have a little look at it. But they were cheap. They're not the most expensive ones in the world. There you go. They are like a 5-spoke type thing going on with tread. But like I said, they weren't expensive. And I know I went to try and get some Samad wheels a while ago, and with shipping it was working out at something stupid like nearly £60. Alright, you get quite a lot of wheels. You get at least, I think, at like about 20 or 30 sets, but I wasn't paying that. And obviously, as we all know, wheels are expensive unless you're going to go down the green light route. And the green light wheels are great, but the quality just isn't there on some of them. So anyway, like I said, if these fit nice and look okay, this could be the new way. I might order 10 sets of various wheels. But anyway, let's get this drilled apart and see what the wheels look like. So just bear with me. And here it is, all done and rolling really nice, and I'm really happy with these wheels. They are definitely very cool. This was a right pig to pull to pieces. It really didn't want to. I was drilling and drilling and drilling. I'm a bit of a careful driller. I like to just, you know, drill the once, and but I kept stopping and looking, and for some reason this had really thick rivets. They were just really substantial, but and then it still didn't want to pop apart, but it came apart. And I didn't do it in front of you lot because I think we've all seen wheel swaps done. I've shown me doing wheel swaps, so there's no need for all that. But these, I think, look really cool, especially with the red accent on the outside. So you can see there, what are they, 1, 2, 3, 6, like 7 spokes off the top of my head. But, and like I said, they roll really well. Really nice. If you can get a decent look. My camera's going to let me. It's down to the light again. Let's try like this. So there they are. So I'll be definitely buying more of these. Like I said, it's given the Viper Like I said, the other wheels were okay. The Vipers did have that sort of look, but I just thought this would do the casting more justice. So anyway, that is tonight's video, not a especially long one. And that's all I was going to do the other day on my Friday night custom. This week was going to be a bit of an easy video, was just show some of these new wheels I've come across. And I'll be doing some more wheel swaps in the future. I've just bought myself a new RLC model, which I'm hoping will be here in time for Wednesday possibly, so I can do a decent Wednesday showcase with it. I ain't gonna say what it is. I'm gonna leave it as a surprise, but it's a piece I've been after for not that long, because it's pretty new out. It's one of the newer RLCs, that's what I will say, and it's one that's numbered, so it's quite limited. But anyway, more on that hopefully Wednesday. I'm hoping that's when it will be here. But with that, please like, share, subscribe, stay tuned for more Vintage Matchbox Mondays on a Monday, hopefully more Friday night customs with the odd Wednesday video too thrown in for good measure. And as I've said before, have a look in the comments, check out some of the other people that comment on stuff, check their channels out. This is an awesome community, and show the love, you know, support everybody. With that, I'll see you all soon. Take care.